Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the news from Saba Satellite Channel from Meru. Let's begin with the headlines.
Yemen and France discuss economic reforms and stability.
Ministry of Information rejects political misuse of state institutions.
Massam project removes thousands of mines and explosives across Yemen.
Welcome back and to the details. We begin tonight with diplomatic efforts supporting economic stability and reform in Yemen. Member of Yemen's Presidential Leadership Council, Uthman Mujalli, has held talks with Catherine Korn Kamoun, focusing on economic reforms and current political developments.
Mujalli praised relations with France and its diplomatic support for the government's economic reform agenda, including efforts to strengthen institutions and improve public services. The French ambassador reaffirmed France's support for Yemen's unity, legitimate institutions, and the government's reform efforts aimed at improving economic conditions and stability.
In local governance and digital transformation news, Aden's Governor Ahmed Lamlas met with a delegation from Dahwa Technology to discuss the use of modern technologies to enhance institutional performance and service delivery. The meeting reviewed advanced digital transformation systems, smart management solutions, and technical monitoring tools that could help enhance efficiency and transparency across government institutions.
Governor Lamlas has stressed the local authorities' strong focus on digital transformation, noting ongoing efforts to introduce network integration and a unified revenue window. Dahwa representatives highlighted the company's successful experiences in several countries and the potential to adapt these solutions to Aden's local context.
We continue with a firm government response aimed at protecting state institutions and preserving constitutional legitimacy. Yemen's Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism says its institutions operate strictly under the Constitution and the law, rejecting any attempt to involve them in unilateral political projects or alignments.
In a statement, the ministry denied responsibility for a circulating statement attributed to it, saying the contact went beyond legal and institutional mandates and conducted governing constitutional and transitional references. The ministry stressed that Yemen's internationally recognized political leadership is represented by the Presidential Leadership Council, chaired by President Rashad Al-Alimi, warning that any alternative political descriptions are legally unacceptable.
Turning now to humanitarian efforts and civilian protection, the Massam Mine Action Project says its teams removed 2,656 landmines, unexploded ordnance, and exploded devices between the start of December and December 19th. According to the project, the cleared items included 2,443 unexploded ordnance, 192 anti-tank mines, 8 anti-personnel mines, and 13 improvised explosive devices.
In the third week of September alone, Massam teams cleared 924 explosive threats and secured nearly 320,000 square meters of land, bringing the total area cleared this month to more than 1 million square meters. Since launching in June 2018, the project has removed over 529,000 mines and explosive remnants and cleared more than 75 million square meters of land, helping protect civilians across Yemen.
Turning now to environmental and climate action, a scientific conference on environmental protection and water security amid climate change has opened, organized by Aden University in partnership with Arab Democratic Center.
The two-day event brings together researchers from several Arab countries to examine climate-related environmental challenges and their impact on water security, while exploring sustainable solutions, regional cooperation, and the use of modern technologies such as artificial intelligence and renewable energy. University officials said the conference underscores the growing role of scientific research in supporting sustainable development and informing decision makers on climate and environmental priorities.
In Yemen's international participation, Yemen took part in the 11th Conference of States Parties to the United Nations Conventions Against Corruption, held in Doha with wide international participation. The conference reviewed key issues including corruption prevention, asset recovery, review mechanisms, and institutional capacity building, aimed at strengthening global anti-corruption frameworks.
Yemen's participation helped expand cooperation with international partners and benefit from global best practices in integrity and transparency. The conference concluded with several decisions to enhance international cooperation, with Yemen entering a reservation on one draft resolution.
In regional security developments, Syrian security forces have arrested a 7-member cell linked to the ISIS terrorist group in the Daria area near Damascus. In a statement, the Syrian Ministry of Interior said that the operation was carried out by internal security units in coordination with the General Intelligence Directorate.
The raid led to the arrest of the cell's leader and 6 accomplices, and the seizure of weapons and ammunition that were reportedly prepared for terrorist activities. Authorities said the operation followed weeks of intelligence monitoring and precise field surveillance of the suspects' movements.
For continuous updates, stay with Saba Satellite Channel. Thank you for watching and have a good time.
Have a good time.